Hey, Teal Tears. I'm a little excited about what I'm about to say because I've been wondering when this was ever going to happen, if I was ever going to be able to see it in my lifetime. I came across something just cruising the web the other day. I don't exactly know what I was looking around for, but I came across it. And when I did, it was like the little child in me just jumped out of my chest and said, Huzzah! Because I never ever thought that I was going to say that you could enjoy computing to this level, and I would be able to say VR gaming, what's that compared to VR computing? That's right. I have come across a Linux, not Windows, not Mac, actual Linux computer that is 100% VR. So not only can you VR game in it, and I mean like game, whatever like Steam VR works with, but your whole operating system is VR. And that is called Simula VR. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's go to their webpage. Here it is. The Simula One Linux VR computer, or Simula VR. You could look at shop.simulavr.com for this. It comes in 3 variants. You have the Founders Edition, which that one, and the price tag is not cheap, as you can see down here. But of course, in the initial ones that you're paying for all the R&D, all that good stuff. So as time goes on and these actually start shipping, they will be cheaper in price. The premium PC VR experience, which is the tethered one, which is where you connect it to your PC, is only 1900 US. Well, not only, it is 1900 US dollars. And if you order it now, though, you get almost a $800 discount, $700 discount, because you're only picking up for 1149. You don't get any kind of discount at all for pre-ordering on the Founders Edition, and that one comes with 32 gigs of RAM. And the Simula One, which is the standalone PC, is $26.99, or you can do it $14.99 now to reserve yours, and another $14.99 later before it ships to you. So you have those 3 variants. The Simula One comes with basically 16 gigs of RAM, and everything else is the same. As far as the 32 RAM upgrade, you can if you want to take the Simula One and add it to be a Founders Edition, you're paying $300 for that. The benefits of VR computing: it provides ultimate unlimited screens of any size, improves work and focus and immersion, noise canceling headphones but for your eyes, allows for fully portable multi-screen computing, usable outdoors, no glares like on you get on your laptop, proves more privacy because, excuse me, nobody can see what you're doing. It's got a compact design. As you can see, it's basically just the headset with the computer pack built into it and a keyboard. And it's got things for your hands, I believe, that work as your mouse, or gestures that you can use on a keyboard for your mouse. Promotes better posture and freedom of movement with the VR headset. You can change positions, sit up, lean back, stand, lie down, or even walk around while you compute. This is awesome. Headset specs comparable to the Varo Aero. Compute specs comparable to the premium Office laptop. The headset specs are 35.5 ppds, which is pretty awesome for pixel density. 24 by 48 by 24 by 48, which is basically high def resolution, 90 megahertz refresh rate. This is like eye and hand tracking. Are you kidding me? It tracks your eye. This is what it looks like looking up at the sky. This is what you would see, those kind of screens. Now I understand it for some people, because I played VR a couple times and it was kind of confusing just to see the windows floating. But I imagine that's something that you will get that you'll get, used to as you use it. Supports tether mode, so you could hook it up to other platforms and it becomes your screen. So that's cool. The detachable computer pack comes with the Intel i7, 16 gigabytes of memory, the Iris Xe graphics, 1 terabyte SSD, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth, and for external ports, it supports USB 4. Okay, or including Thunderbolt 4, two USB-C 3.2 gens, and two USB A's. So I mean, this thing's actually very well updated, modern computing architecture. So hardware. So it's pretty cool. It comes pre-installed with SimulaOS. SimulaOS provides a Simula One with a highly customized open source VR Linux distro. The Linux apps are compatible with any app that runs on Linux. Desktop apps like Firefox, Chrome, LibreOffice, Emacs, Vim, anything. So it's a legit, straight up Linux operating system, especially clear text quality, built on open source as Linux is, and it's hackable. They call it hackable because on the SimulaOS is pre-installed on the Simula One, but it can be removed and replaced with any other Linux distros for users who want different configurations, or other ones that they've compiled. Sorry, not any other ones, but other Linux distros that they have for different configurations. So I'm assuming that if you want like a KDE look and feel one, you can do that, or maybe XFCE, or maybe even a tiling window managers, maybe like i3 or whatever. Check out this video. This is what I wanted to show, is this video right here in the coffee shop where this guy's doing this. This is what it looks like through it. Look at that. You see the real world while you're computing. Like as if I'm looking through my monitor and seeing what's behind it. That is so cool. It's just cool. I'm so excited for this. You can use it anywhere. Obviously, you can, like you said, see control apps with your eyes and hands. Retain full control of your desktop with only a keyboard and your hands. Mouse is not necessarily needed, although that leads me to believe that it might be beneficial to have an app on some applications, or I mean a mouse on some applications. Using tether mode for gaming or any games that you could play through Linux will work as well. So this is cool. Not only are you taking and making your VR experience for computer, but you're literally making it a VR experience for gaming as well. So you have both VR gaming and computer gaming through the SimulaVR. I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is such a cool thing. I cannot wait to get my hands on one of these. For the record, I have emailed this company and said that I wanted to do this review, and I was looking for an interview with either somebody of sales caliber or maybe a developer to please respond back to me. They have not yet, but I promise you that the minute they do and I get those guys on camera or recorded conversation somewhere, somehow tell me about this thing and maybe even get my hands on one, I would love to talk to them about this, because this is pretty exciting for the computing world. We already know what the Steam Deck did for Linux. Can you imagine what that and this will do for Linux? Holy cow. I don't think Microsoft's going to be able to demand for manufacturers then to put in, mechanisms in the actual hardware that require the Windows loader to check on that first before it can successfully do anything, therefore negating any kind of bootloader from Linux working. Like if you Google around, you'll see that is something that's happening right now. Manufacturers of hardware are doing that to conform a little bit, or Microsoft has requested out of hardware manufacturers, and some of them are complying. So that's a scary time for Linux, because that may make it a little bit difficult for us to boot Linux on old hardware and not ones that are, we are going to have to use older hardware that don't have the more modern, processors in them that'll do that. So at any instance, guys, zip on over to SimulaVR.com. You can go to the shop.SimulaVR.com. This is where you can look at these specs I just showed you at. But just Google SimulaVR and go fall in love with it. And if you can, email them, talk to them, try to pre-order them, tell them where you saw this at, and tell them to get a hold of me at the LinuxTube at gmail.com for this review or whichever. Anyhow, go check them out, man. I'm excited. I can't wait for this. You guys have a great day. Keep on Linuxing. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comments down below, please. Love to hear what you guys think about this, whether you're excited for this or if you think it's kind of another bull crap gimmicky thing. Either way, I want to hear it. Tell me all about it. Comment down below. Drop it. Don't matter what it is. Either way, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much.